Introducing the kids who get loose. Microphone check, 1 to the deuce.
Deuce to the tray, relax and parlay. With the 4-5-6, we roll hits.
Flip the script to move your hips. Flavor we kick, the boom to the bip.
Boom to the bat, ABK type fat. Strapped with crazy herbs, and that's that.
No fronts, no tricks, no soapbox politics. No guns, just bloods. We kick this just for fun. No fronts, no tricks, no soapbox politics. No guns, just bloods. We kick this just for fun.
Yeah, nothing but the fun of it.
Check it out, check it out.
We travel around all world, any city. Some got beef, but they won't get to me. If you come correct and your vibes are true, peace to your crew, we're looking out for you.
No fronts, no tricks, no soapbox politics. No guns, just bloods. We kick this just for fun. No fronts, no tricks, no soapbox politics. No guns, just bloods. We kick this just for fun. No fronts, no tricks, no soapbox politics. No guns, just bloods. We kick this just for fun. Fronts, no tricks, no soapbox politics. We got no guns, just bloods. We kick this just for fun.
Good evening. Hello, everybody. Just pretend this says 40 instead of KO. How are you doing? I'll bring you a little birthday stream here today. And I hope this birthday stream finds you birthday well. Hope you're feeling absolutely fantastic out there. I hope you're having a splendid weekend. I'm sure we've all got thousands of exciting stories that you'll no doubt regale what? You know what I mean! How are you doing? It's the old age dementia. Setting in! Yes, I was very lucky enough to see my family today. My parents, I should say. Brother's away. But was going to wear this giant badge, but it is a bit too giant. And I don't want it ripping the KO shirt. Thank you, Tab. How are you doing today? It's wonderful to see you. And balloon in the background now. It's remarkably hard to keep balloons still. And yeah, there you go. Huh? Brilliant. So, what are we doing for this birthday stream? Well, I've been having a think. I've been having a good hard think about it. And here's what I've come up with. Okay? So, I was born in 1985. A lot of great games came out in 1985, like Super Mario Brothers, alright? This is kind of an important game. So, what we're going to do today is we're going to play a few games that debuted in the same year as I did, and we're going to ask the question, has this game Prime with Kimpler?
You just subscribe to the Psycho Fox. You could have changed your lives. Drinking whiskey on the rocks. Donated a homeless child some socks. But thanks to you, Chris doesn't have to work at the docks. Congratulations on subscribing to the Psycho Fox.
I haven't even been drinking, but thank you, Prime, for using your one and only Kimpler subscription this month. And you're using it on this channel, dude. Thank you so much. Happy birthday, Parley. Cut from the extended director's cut of Rocky IV.
Happy birthday, Polly.
Wonderful stuff in the robot voice. Fantastic, Kimpler. Thank you very, very much for that Prime subscription. And I think you know what to do now, don't you? That's right. You got a little form to fill out. And here's the form right here and right now. The full version. You cannot stop. By the way, just feeling terrible again. This wasn't the birthday stream.
You just subscribe to the Psycho Fox. You could have changed your lives. Drinking whiskey on the rocks. Donated a homeless child some socks. But thanks to you, Chris doesn't have to work at the docks. Congratulations on subscribing to the Psycho Fox.
You guys like the whole yeet thing, don't you? Kimpler and Silent. Two fine gentlemen, two fine mods. Thank you so much for those subscriptions, those resubs, you guys. Absolutely incredible stuff. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the birthday subscriptions, you guys. Here's the form for you.
Happy pre-birthday.
Thank you very much, dude. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Now, anyway, thank you for the subscriptions and the hype train. But what we're doing today is no. Delete that. Delete that message. I'm not. Ignore Tab's message, everybody. Yeah, honestly, I feel shocking. If this wasn't the birthday stream, I'd be in bed right now. So I don't know how long it's going to be, but I'm here. It is the birthday stream. That is the main point. Can you even see? Says 40. And just a reminder, after this stream, we never have to mention my age again. There's just no need. There's just simply no need. Right, what are we doing today? Well, we're going to be playing a little game of, has this game aged better than Chris? I was looking at the games that came out 40 years ago, and then I was like, oh, let's do 40 games from 40 years ago. But then I did the maths, and it was like 5 minutes per game. So we're not doing that. So we're going to do like four or five, and we're going to ask the question as a poll for you guys. Has this game, whatever game's running at the time, has this game aged better than Chris? That's some of the questions that we're going to be answering today. What's up, Poobles? How the heck are you doing? Exactly, Ginger. when there's going to be no way to tell. I'm going to scorch this stream from all of the earth, and you'll all just forget in time and think there's that mid-20s streamer that I love so much. He's really good. Thank you, peoples. I appreciate it. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate the love. Like I said, I'm spoilt really to have seen family today. I get to hang out with you guys tonight. Yes, my birthday is technically in a couple of days, but after tonight, taking a few days off. Most likely back on Thursday with Silent Hill 2, a tier 2 sub choice from Craggle Rocks. Okay, so just because swapping consoles is just long. Luckily, most of the...
But you're so old.
Indeed. Most of the bangers from 85 are on the NES. So we're just going to take a look at some of the games right here and right now. And then we're going to say... And then we're going to ask. We're going to ponder. I'm going to put up a poll. You're going to be able to vote with your real... life Craggles. That's right. Extra bets are going to be turned on. We're going to say, has this game aged better than Chris? Now, we've got to take everything into account here. Visuals, the audio, playability, longevity. What else did they... How else did they used to rate games back then? Hey, Sonny, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm feeling it. I feel 48 today. I'm just everything. You know. I'll tell you what, though. And you know, I've had a bad arm for no reason for a week. My mum gave me this cream. I've never like used an external cream for like a joint pain or anything like that. But I have to say, either it's just healed today, you know, as a coincidence. But it's not feeling too bad. But yeah, thanks, Sonny. And at least I'm safe in the knowledge. The thing that makes me feel a lot better about the whole thing is that it's only going to get worse from here on in. So like I said, we're taking it back to the Famicom, to the Nintendo Entertainment System. We are using Analog's NT Mini here. Look at this 8-bit pad. Now we've got 2 turbo buttons here, and we're going to need them for one of the games. I couldn't do this for my 40th. Legend of Zelda came out the week I was born, and that absolutely holds up. Well, will all the games that we're going to play today, are they going to hold up? We're going to find out as we dive into our first game today. And that game is called Mac Rider. Okay? Now, I don't think I'd heard of this game until Smash Brothers Melee, because it was a trophy. And I'm like, what's this Mac Rider? Sounds pretty cool. Mark Rider. You know, he was on a futuristic bike, and I'm like, okay, I want to check out this game, and this is the game. Graphics, sound, gameplay, random fourth attribute, depending on which. Yeah, your playability was a big one back in the day. All right, so I guess the top mode is probably going to be the main type of game, right? So, fighting course it is. In the year 2112, the Earth has been invaded by evil forces. Vague. Journey to neighboring sectors, destroying invaders. Press A or B to start. You don't have to be so sarcastic about it. You are Mac. Oh God, it's happening! How? Right. Oh, Christ. Should we do, should we do this? Is that better? Graphics, sound, gameplay, and then the fourth one, yeah. Overall. I mean, yeah, people complain about games journalism nowadays. When you go back and read those magazines, the score would often not match the text. It's all just sort of been... It's just been the same forever. Sega, they sure did. Now, Super Hang-On did come out the same year. So think about that. Now, what is... Okay, we've got gears here. Okay. So anyway, I picked this up on Virtual Console on the Wii. And I just remember firing up and being like, oh no. I mean, look, it looks ugly. First of all, the landscape is piss yellow and mucus green. To be fair, the parts of the level's graphics are a little choppy as we rocket along on our futuristic bike. I was going to say on the Mac Rider, but we are the Mac. Mac? I don't even know how to say it. To be fair, yeah. So piss yellow, mucus green. There was music for the game in Smash Brothers as well, and I was like, oh, this music's pretty cool. And I was just really, really disappointed. I don't remember having my expectations like that high, but they weren't met. Okay. Just now it's mucus green and a little bit of bile green as well. Now, I quite like the way the bike falls apart into loads of little different sprites there, but it's not. I mean, think of the way that Hang On, Outrun, and the other Sega Super Scrollers kind of ease you into it. Even games like Rad Racer on this console. Like, this just starts and you've got to go max speed and everything's just fucking too fucking fast. And now this would have been fine if we were doing 40 games, because I don't even need 5 minutes for this one. But hey, it's not up to me, it's up to you. You have to answer the question tonight: has this game aged better than Chris? I don't even know what I've done here. What is this? Oh, well, now we've got to consider this. It's got a course designer. So I think it needs to get an extra point there. I don't have a course designer. Do you know what I mean? But would you rather play with Mac Rider for 5 minutes, or would you rather play with me? I can't get out of the course construction either. Oh, God. Right, it's fine. We can. WoW tab, of course, in the West. Nintendo Entertainment System cartridges were great, so you're right. All right, but like I said, this camera, this light source is deceiving, because when I'm indoors, it looks like I've got maybe that flash of silver there, and that's it. In the sunlight, it tells a different story. I've tried to show it on stream before with my iPhone camera, but it really didn't work. This game's not very good, is it? So yeah, damn, everyone's always like, oh, Smash Brothers Melee, oh, Melee. Yeah? Melee's peddling lies with its Mac Rider music and its Mac Rider trophy. Because, you know, if a younger viewer's watching, they're probably like, well, it's an old game, obviously, you know, like, it's an old game, you're an old person, all old people are shit. But we're going to see some excellent video games today from the year that I was born. You're quite lucky you were born with gaming, well, I mean, we're sort of pretty much the same age, aren't we, Simon? I forget. What's your number again? CG, it's wonderful to see you, considering you said that you wouldn't be able to make it today. I'm very happy to see that you have made it. What are we doing today? We're playing a little game of Has This Game Aged Better Than Chris? Both came out. We both were released in 1985. Yes, I know you're technically a 70s baby. But okay. Okay, fine. Yeah, no, that is a long time. You are much older than me. Right, I don't want to play this game anymore, so it's time for our first poll of the day. Has Mac Rider aged better than Chris? There we go. Yes. No. Allow additional votes. 15 Kraggles per additional vote, because actually no, 40. Yeah. And we'll go with 1 minute on this. The poll is up, everybody. I should have got some music ready. Hold on. Here we go. Now, how long? Okay, I'm gonna have to see if I can time this. See if I can time it perfectly. I can't see an actual time though here. I've just got a purple progress bar. So that's not very helpful, is it? Whatever. Play. I definitely waited too long. Well, we're going to go straight over to Steve now. Oh, sorry, I forgot I wasn't actually presenting. Countdown. 86% say no. I've aged better than Mac Ryder. The first, surely, of many victories this evening. Give it up for me. Yeah, great stuff. And now, we're moving on. Yeah, it's just poor Mac. I'm starting to feel a bit bad for it now, right? Okay, we're moving on. And this game's great, so I'm not going to take anything personally. If I lose to Gunsmoke, could be a lot worse, right? This is Gunsmoke, everybody. Another one of those excellent NES games that should be on the Nintendo Online service, but just isn't for some reason. It's got nothing to do with the film or the TV show or whatever was called Gunsmoke.
In America, the year was 1849 in a small town called Kicksville, where the pioneers worked hard during the gold rush era. One day a group of outlaws, known as the what? The Wingates, came into town and killed the sheriff and hell took over the town. The Wingates,
What is that word?
raided the town every day, terrified the people in
Hicksville? I thought it said Kicksville. Hicksville's much worse.
Then came a lone gunman in the windy afternoon, with the sun set behind him. Save the town, save the people of Hicksville
From the... What's that second word? Yeah. Oh, my brain was like... Subconsciously, it was like, that's not Hicksville. It sure was, though. Anyway, this is a game that we're going to need those turbo buttons for, yeah? This guy's wanted. Bandit Bill. He's got a rifle. 10 grand. Yeah, look at this. So you got B, shoots to the left, A shoots to the right, hold him down for the central shot right there. Because otherwise it's like this. Ah! And it, guys, you know the big number I'm turning today. It's not... I'm not going to kick off my my fifth decade with intense RSI, if I can help it. But look at this magical little piece here. Wingate. Oh really? Does it? I don't think I'm familiar with the word like at all. Does it have a meaning like Hicksville? Hicksville? Oh, there's a lady there. We are on your side. All right, what are we talking? Shotgun. I bought a shotgun. Okay. How do I use it? Oh, sweet. Okay. This game's deeper than I thought. So I've played this game a little bit, but you know, not that much. I'm certainly no expert. I'm certainly no master at fucking playing it. You know, I mean, the fact that I haven't got shot yet is pretty. Oh, Horsey! Orson Welles, look at this! Orson Welles is back and in NES form. Now, so I didn't have a NES in my early years, but I did. One of the first games I remember playing on my BBC Micro is Commando, which also came out this year, also by Capcom. Go defeat the Wingates. You need the wanted poster. Oh, okay. I think you've got to keep playing until you can afford the wanted poster, and then you take on the boss. But again, I'm no expert. 10k in 18. Whoa. 10k in 18, whatever would be fucking. I know. I was like $10,000 dues. It's incredible. I know. Where's the ransom money going to go from here? Or just a hotel by me? Like, oh, I assume it was a train. Maybe you can go and ask him. You can say, I was watching one of the best damn streams available on the internet last night, twitch.tv/the Psycho Fox, and I was just wondering if you're a hotel chain. Well, a hick is a simple thing. Yeah, no, I know. It's you know. If someone called me a hick, though, they wouldn't be doing it out of kindness. Commando and Ikari Warriors, yes. Again, oh, is Ikari Capcom as well? They just make a whole bunch of these. Where's Sunwells? It's Horson Wells. Sylvester, thank you very much for the birthday wishes all the way from Norway. I appreciate it, sir. How are you feeling today? Good, I hope. No, Horson Wells. Horson Wells. Horson Wells. You know, he was in the Transformers movie. Right. Ah! Oh, shit. I took a hit there. Oh, my horse! Oh, no! Horson, it's all happening again! I may or may not have died. Yeah. Ikari Warriors was a game I first discovered by... What was that guy doing? By listening to the mini-bosses. And it's an absolute banger. Of course, I've seen it covered on Nerd. I think maybe I fired it up for like a minute or whatever. Looks like Chris starred in the game himself. I see what you're saying, though. You know, I am old enough to have been around at cowboy times. You know, so it fits, it works. Can I drink from the well? Ralph, Clark, Leona, and Hydern from Ikari Warriors are, of course, Team Ikari and King. Ooh! I didn't know that. And they can face off against Cristiano Ronaldo. So he's in the... Okay, so you don't... I can't remember what the wanted poster does. That guy. What the fuck? Okay. I thought I just killed him by walking into him earlier. I guess not. I think Ikari Warriors, they pitched it as a Rambo game. Did they not? And then Stallone's like, so it wasn't a Rambo game. Like 15 years ago, there was I saw a Rambo arcade game in the arcades by Sega, and there was a button. There's a button on it that you push to go like into your special mode, but you press it and you got like infinite ammo, whatever. But anyway, you press it, and through the whole time you're in special mode, Stallone's just going, and you're like, this is fucking great. It was like that 45-minute minigun scene from Rambo 4. They do another one after 4. Because me and my friends, we really liked 4 at the time. We watched it quite a lot in the house. Yeah. And they've got like the headbands on and stuff like that, you know. Hey, it wasn't just them. Revenge of Shinobi had Rambo. Revenge of Shinobi had illegal Rambo, illegal Spider-Man, illegal Batman, and illegal Godzilla. They just put all of those things in the game, and they're like, people don't really know what video games are yet. We'll be fine. If you go to the Barcade in NYC, they have the first 3D arcade machine. Oh, sweet. What is it? Is it just called Barcade? Right, should I save money this? I'm going to save the cash for the wanted poster. Very cool, yeah. I'm going to Amsterdam for my brother's stag next month. There's a lovely little arcade there. Into the now. It's in the red light district, so just look for the place with arcade games instead of prostitutes, and you'll probably be in the right place. Yes, Ralph and Clark. It's ringing a vague bell. I'm like I said, I'm no expert in anything really. Of course, next week WrestleMania. So who's doing Mania? Who's not watching Mania? It'd be great to see some of you guys in the Discord. Fuck it. I wasn't gonna buy anything anyway. Sweet. I'll see you in the Discord. Fuck. Oh, this game just fucking plays so great. That icon is like in so many games. Ninja Gaiden. When are you going to Dan? May 6th. I think. I'll have to check my calendar. Maybe chatting with Americans. Chatting with real life Americans. Oh, because they'll be round your place to watch it. Those Americans will be watching WrestleMania with you. Come on, let's kill one boss here. Whoa. Yeah, this game's fun as fuck, man. Every time Yes! Don't understand what's going on with the posters, but we shot him, so we should still get the reward money. Should. You know what I mean? Chris! Let's start a video game strip club. What? Who's what? Do I have to strip? You run the video game center and run the strip club? I mean, I've not been into many strip clubs in my life, but I can tell you this. In fact, I've been into one. And I don't remember seeing any arcade games, so now you piqued my interest. I'm thinking, you know, if a bunch of lads are going to the strip club, then maybe the guys with wives can just while away their time on the Gunsmoke machine. Well, if you'd have said Shadow there, Tab, you would have made a few people in the chat. Fuck! No, you wouldn't have made a few people in the chat. Fuck. You would have made a few people in the chat very excited. Oh, shit. Magnum is 2 words in this game. Magnum. I'm gonna save. It feels like I should be saving something big. I feel like video games and strippers are direct opposites of each other. Lady! Excuse me, babe. Could I, the dollar I slipped in your G-string, I need to use it on Pac-Man Battle Royale over there. Can I have it back, please? Seriously, if we've got a Goyle dressed as Shadow the Hedgehog taking her clothes off, well, I mean, I can see a few names in the chat right now who would definitely be all over that. Oops, wrong button. Oop. Let's press it again. Oh, shit. There we... Now go away. Oh, for fuck's sake. B. Cancel. No. Okay, fuck it. I'm going to do a bit more Gunsmoke, but you've got an idea of what the game's about already. It's about cowboys. How do you do this all the time? Do what? Mess things up on stream? I don't know. I think it's a bit of a gift, really. It's one of those completely useless gifts.
This guy is literally a moron.
It's so true. We're going to have competition, see who can game or get. Again, though, Tab, I'm starting to think of, like, it depends what kind of clientele you got, because most people I know, if there's a lap dance happening, they're not paying attention to Kirby's Air Riders. And what if you do find the kind of nerd who would prefer Kirby's Air Riders to the aforementioned woman? That's going to make our the lady on our staff, Tab, feel very, very bad about themselves. Like, well, how am I not enough for this guy just because he's like playing Pokemon. The feelings are getting hurt. I never want to hurt a stripper's feelings, like ever. It's I tell you what though, you're thinking outside the box. It's a niche idea, Tab, and I'm loving it. I don't know how mainstream it's going to be. I think what you might have to do is just partner up with an already existing barcade and say, listen, why don't we make Tuesday night stripper night? Bound! That's fucking great. Do you know what? I never went on the Afterburner arcades that move around. Like John Connor's playing on one of them in T2. So I got the dynamites there. Can I then... Okay. I was just seeing if there was like a grenade button. There doesn't seem to be one. No! Those things I pick up on the floor, it's shotgun shaped, but apparently it ain't no shotgun. I mean, I've got like 8 different pairs of boots that I've acquired. Don't know where he's carrying them or what he's going to do with them. Horsey time! I mean, Tab, you could be onto a winner. You could start something, you know. But what if, I don't know, just picking a random name out of the hat. What if Silent is then unable to get off to anything other than a stripper dressed like Shadow the Hedgehog? You know, you've got to think about the lives that you could potentially ruin forever. Oh, fucking hell. There goes me horse. Do strippers have chip and pin yet? Ah! Ho, 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 ho. Jeez. Trying to read about pole dancing and fucking bullets flying at my head. Man, turbo buttons are great. Like I was saying the other day, bring them back. Bring them back, why don't you? Might make my special triggers on the Switch Pro controller. Switch 2 Pro controller would be turbo buttons. You won't have the option though, so fuck it. Still trying to start the diet for the wedding. Came back home with my parents today with 2 birthday cakes. And what are you supposed to say? No, I don't want to take the cake home with me. No, throw that away. No. Yeah. There's a macro switches on the controller. Oh, maybe. Who knows? But it'll just be like another button. You won't be able to store like a combination of buttons for a combo in a fighting game or, you know, whatever. I don't think, anyway. Unless you can. So, do I pick up those dynamites or do they make me go boom? I'm confused. Is it just a bond? I'm a little confused. Have you seen the Chinese pole dancing where they suddenly just drop like... Oh, yeah! That kind of shit's been on, like, Britain's Got Talent and that kind of stuff. It's pretty wild. I fucked it up again. Anyway, that's okay now because that's your taste of Gunsmoke, everybody. So I ask you this here and now. I ask you this, I say, has Gun.Smoke aged better than Chris? Again, you know, there's going to be no hurt feelings here. I just want the truth. Yes. No. Start poll. More like fun smoke. Tab, seriously, with a wit like that, you need to open this club because I can only imagine what you're going to name it with that kind of genius going on in your brain. So I'm excited. Right, let's. How do I? There we go. I know how to work my own tech. Who's saying I don't? Right. It's time. Start! Oh man, wow. So unanimously, and I am talking, hold on, I am talking 100% of the votes there have said that I have aged terribly, at least when it's compared to the excellent Capcom run and gun top down shooter Gun.Smoke. Thank you for being honest, everyone, because no arguments from me right there. Now, what's next on the list? Gyromite, but unfortunately, as you can see here, Rob the Robot has not been able to join us today, so we can't play any of the 2 Rob the Robot games that were released. There's a game on the list here, The Way of the Exploding Fist. Now, that's another game I had on cassette tape. I'm that old. I remember when games were on cassette tape, which is just weird. Okay, now please rewind the game. You'd be like, what? Yes, I could plug in a second controller, but it wouldn't feel right. God damn it. It wouldn't feel right to play that game without Rob, and how dare you suggest it? Stack Up, that's the other one, right? Wrecking Crew. Now that's another Nintendo classic. It's a game I've maybe booted in for a second and then leapt right out again. So, and is it under the? No, it's just Wrecking Crew. It's time for the next game. Is it better or worse than me in the year 2025? Wrecking Crew. 1-player game. What does that mean? What's that phase thing about? I don't understand that. We're playing as Mario, Super Mario, so you think that you're going to get something good here. Okay, here I am. Oh, there's someone coming to get me. Right. Oh, okay. Right, I just completely smashed that wall. Can he not? Okay, well, this is already very therapeutic because it's about smashing stuff. Now, what? I just tried the full there. That was okay, but what's the full damage? Should I? It's Wrecking Crew. You don't know the famous Nintendo game Wrecking Crew? Wrecking Crew. Wrecking Crew, they're basing the whole Switch 2 launcher. It's Wrecking Crew. Man, I can't believe you don't. No, again, it's a game that I'd heard of. I know there's a version on the Super Nintendo as well. What happens when you... Okay. Okay, now I can't get up there. Can I just... No. Alright. So, but you can fuck it for yourself and not be able to complete the level. That seems a bit harsh. On the first stage. Just let me leave! Oh! Oh! Look what I can do. Ha ha ha! So it's just gonna end. Maybe it'll let me leave now. I mean, shit. Yeah, in 1985 you're going to have the manual with you, but you should also just be able to... I mean, what the fuck is happening? That guy went in the door, he's never come out again, and he's just been this blue shadow guy since. He's still trying to attack me, but he's having absolutely no luck with that. Any Wrecking Crew experts in the house? What a stupid question. To the Wrecking Crew experts in the house, what? I was going to comment how that title screen was definitely just ripping off text on the ripping off the text or the font, and it's like Mario. Yeah, it's this whole and this game got a sequel. Let's try and restart and see. Right, this time. Maybe I have to attack the guy. Oh, did I just? I think I just exited the level by pressing select. This game's crazy. I'm glad I learned about this thing. It probably makes it a bit too easy, really. Oh, can he do it? Better not be able to. Nah. Right. So I think the bomb is good, but it's also a bit terrifying because, you know, it's a bomb. Oh, no! That's right. Quick. Oh, shit. Might be alright. Is that when you complete the level, it doesn't even tell you. This game's so weird. Ah! This guy as well, he's relentless. Yes. Or it might have been back in the day. I think it's Mario Maker Mario now. So look, okay, that's Wrecking Crew. But the question is, how's Wrecking Crew aged better than Chris? That's me, by the way. And you know how it works. You've got a minute. Place bets now. It's great. Yeah, I mean, but you know, I'm a games industry pro. I should be able to work out what to do, but I didn't have that. I thought we were getting somewhere. Oh, look, it's those. No, that is inappropriate. That is inappropriate. Those phallic, the phallic emoji walking around. Anyway, aren't they from like Kid Icarus or something? Well, I'm surprised. Hold on. I'm surprised I'm voting no twice, but what the fuck is the shit? And more importantly, where's the countdown music? Yes! So it's not Eggplant Wizards, that's the one. Wonderful, wonderful. The results are in, and once again, they have spoken loud and clear. 25% said Wrecking Crew's aged better than me, but 75% have come in with a strong no, a resounding no. And like I said, you guys, this is not going to be the longest stream in the world, so what we're going to do right now is take a little break. We're going to come back with a few more games from 1985. And then I'm going to get out of it. And like I said, celebrate my birthday over the next few days and most likely see you Thursday, if not Friday. But when we do come back, like I said, Silent Hill 2 for Craig for his tier 2. Anyway, here are the ads. See you very shortly. Don't go anywhere.
Son, your mother and I have to talk to you.
It's important.
Marijuana. The wacky weed, it is bad. Of this I know, believe your dad. Remember this, it's your decision, but marijuana can lead to prison.
Any way you choose to talk with your kids about drugs is a good way. Call for your free brochure.
Itty bitty. Just what I need. Another little bald guy.
Pac-Man's moving up to a whole new world. Pac-Man World 20th Anniversary in 3D. The star's big new adventure.
It's not easy being an orc. My friends used to make jokes like, "Orc, the other white meat," or "Put an orc in it." I told them I'd throw them into the depths of rage fire chasms. They thought I was bluffing. I've never faked an orc chasm in my life.
World of Warcraft. Try it for free at warcraft.com.
I'm Aubrey Plaza and I'm an orc. What's your game?
Presenting Doritos.
Be still, my pet. The hour is nigh.
Woohoo! Snack break! They're tangy. They're tasty. They're food in the fast lane. Doritos.
Doritos is actually genius for a Doritos ad campaign. Good work, those marketing people.
Stone Cold Steve Austin for 1-800-COLLECT.
I'm not talking to you. What did I do? You're so insensitive. Dial 0 when you called me last night. Should have dialed 1-800-COLLECT. Would have saved me a bundle. How do you think it makes me feel?
Next time I use 1-800-COLLECT. I didn't mean to hurt you.
Me neither. Dial 1-800-COLLECT or else.
Skid tricks je van flonk. Edgy take bratic slugs. Rash sock sock sock. Bratic slugs.
A Pizza Hut advert there, voiced entirely in actual Klingon. Well, I mean, we just had some stellar adverts in that break, did we not? I mean, genuinely. And we've still got some of those toys somewhere. There was me and my brother and my mum went to Pizza Hut one time. We got Star Trek plastic cups. The cups were pretty cool, but then you get the lid with a toy on it, and one of them was a mini tricorder, one of them was a mini phaser. And as you can see there, those products were sold to us by Klingons themselves. Yeah, you're probably thinking, shouldn't it have been Ferengis? Aren't they more into trade than Klingons? You've got some attitude, mister. Stop telling Pizza Hut how to do their jobs. Especially the Pizza Hut of the past. Good luck with that. Anyway, welcome back to the 40th birthday Big Blowout stream. Klingon is what the cheese... What? Klingon is what the cheese does when it's too hot and you're impatient. Oh, I get it. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Yeah. But you better get your hands off this cheese, Silent. Because it's nacho cheese. Okay, we're going to be playing another game now. Recently on the channel, we've just finished the epic that was Indiana Jones and the greatest circle of them all. But this is Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Why is with this green dude? And why is Indy green? And look at the... Oh, this is a bad sign, isn't it? Look at the colours they've chosen. I mean, because this is like... Well, the NES can only do like green and a little bit of pink. Incorrect. So I don't know what they're playing at here. Ooh, bit of an omen. terrible, terrible, terrible front end. It's not even... It really is. And it landed on green twice. That Indy, if that Indy was just standing there on the boot up screen of a Game Boy game, I'd say fantastic. I'd say great work. Look at that. They've even captured, dare I say, a little bit of Harrison Ford's likeness. But, oh God. Because the logo's not pink and blue, is it? It's red and yellow. Well, it's telling me to press start, but I'm not going to lie, I'm hesitant. Da-da-da-da, Indiana Jones! Oi! Touch prize to collect. Touch prize to collect. Touch kid to see prize. Holy fucking shit. Doesn't even say that in Moonwalker. Oh my god. What a sentence. Touch prize to collect. Touch kid to see prize. Select sort of... I mean, how am I... Why are you going to say another sentence to me after that middle one? I didn't know about this. I didn't pick this game for that. That's fucking wild. Okay, can I start the... Is it just... Oh, okay, it's top down. Still, right, that's one prize. One kid, one prize. Another kid at waist height in a drain. Giving up the prize. At least it's got the theme in it. Why are they naked? What's going on? Did you see that? Look at this as well. Look at what Indy does. Look. Look. Oh, no. Well, I think on that premise alone, on that sentence alone, it's aged worse than me, right? And why select? Continue. Oh, okay, hold on. Why have I not? Okay, let's get one of these kids. Okay, I got none of them. Oh my god, it's fucking funny. Right, this time. Oh, kid, kid, come here, come here. Oh no, it's a rock. Oh shit. Right, let's get out of here. Oh no, we gotta go back. Indy, go back. Indy, he left tunnel. Okay, he died. I honestly, I've heard the other ones. Oh, thank you, Arcade Eggy. I really appreciate that raid with a party of 8. And you bought your party a little birthday party. And as you can see, I know how to throw a party. We're playing NES games. Oh yeah, the birthday parties here get a little bit wild. Okay, so just check your inhibitions at the door. Strap in. And we'll play some games that are as old as me. And what we're trying to determine here, out of the games we play, we play a game and then we then ask the question, has this game aged better than me? Arcade Eggy, you're so sweet to use your one and only raid for this channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you for the shout out to Arcade Eggy. How the heck are you doing? And how was your stream? Oh, so where's the cake? It's your cake and your party bag are here. I mean, you know, where the party is. Come on. You come to the party, you leave the party, you get the party bag, you get a little bit of cake in the napkin in the party bag. Well, every raider here gets their own fortune cookies. Here's one for you, Arcade. The only way to have a friend is to be one. Well, listen, I've had some great times down at the arcade, so I like to think of myself as a friend of the arcades. And that stretches to you, Arcade Eggy, as well. Thank you so much again. I really appreciate it. For the raiders who don't know me, hi! My name's Chris, aka Chris Fox, aka the Psycho Fox. It's my birthday. We're doing a birthday stream. Ah, Denada, Arcade Eggy. Denada. Tengo la camisa negra. As they say. Tengo la camisa negra. And I really mean it as well. We couldn't possibly have a worse objective for a raid. Okay, so this is a game from 1985 called Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. As you can see, we don't have enough children. Oh no! I don't need any children, which means I collected enough kids. Okay, that's great. Before we started this game, it said, touch child to see prize. It's the 1980s, man. Okay, I'm alive again. Ah! Alright, let's get out of here. Whee! Oh, that's pretty insane speed. I definitely can't go that fast. So definitely bear that in mind when you're voting on whether this game has aged better than me. I'm not going that fast. I do. I've gotta catch them all. Have we got the key? Can you hear the music? It's so quiet. But it's... Okay, that's lava. That's good to know. The perspective is really confusing. At first I was like, what the hell? Why is everything all blue? But so I thought it was a nice level. It's not. We seem to be on a sheer cliff face. The cliff is blue. We've only got 15 seconds, my god. I don't... But again, I saved all the kids, didn't I? I touched all the kids that told me to. Plays is almost as many times as it did in that Indiana Jones advert playlist we did. Oh, shit! Yes. Extra TNT hidden in wave. Did they mean cave? Oh, no, wait. Okay, so here we go. Just walk up to the child like that. What's that countdown about? Getting the map there. Alright, great. This game's bizarre as all hell. It's certainly the most intriguing so far. Can I just... No, I can't. Go on, let me... Yes! Whoa! Did you hear that speech? I mean, it sounded a little bit... Sounds like digitized speech. What the hell? This game's just been full of surprises. He went in the lava and I got the Indiana... Okay, these levels are just getting a little bit complicated though, aren't they? Oh, here we go again. Right, they're really loving the minecart bits. Oh my god, it's fine. We landed on a kid. We landed on a kid, so no worries there. Shit! Indy! No! All that was left of him was his hat. Okay. Do that again. Another kid. Kids means prizes, everybody. It's very, very important. Oh. It's gonna happen again! Ah, oh, back in the lava. Even if there was an indie film where Harrison Ford just... I don't actually think it would have been better. Can I shock you? Oh Christ! All right. Wee. Now listen, we all know that Harrison Ford has got a stronger leap than that, so don't do the music as well. I mean, what a game! Hold A button to continue at wave 2. And then press start. Okay. Waves as well. What was this game doing? Hey, Kimbler, I'll take it. It's time to move on to the next game, which means we've got a little question to pose. And that question is this: has Indiana Jones for the Temple of Doom on the NES aged better than me, the Psycho Fox? And Temple of Doom. Yes. No. Vote now! I'll tell you what, though. That was a surprise. I have to say, at the very least. That was surprising. I did not see any of that shit occurring today on this stream or in my real life. Certainly not in my real life. Oh my gosh. I was too early this time. There should be a minute-long version of it. I always felt bad for the countdown clock because it never gets to use its whole face, does it? You know, it's all about. Whoa! So we've got a little bit of a tie here. Me and that Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom game. We've aged exactly. We've aged exactly the same. So I'm going to ponder that. I just need to run to the bathroom very quick, and then I'll be back. So apologies, guys. Stay right there, and we'll be back with more games from the year 1985. All right. See you in 2 seconds. Hello. Now, what's next on the list? What's next on the docket today? I don't know how we're going to top that last one, though. What games? Huh. Do I have that? I'm going to tell you what it is, just in case I don't have it. Well, there's no cartridge in there, I'll tell you that much for free. Well, hey, I've got to take the verdicts as they're given to me, right? I have aged as well as a morally questionable video game adapted from a morally questionable movie, which I you know, I still like. I still like Temple of Doom. Right. Oh, I don't think I have it. It might not have been on the NES. Hold on, everybody. Arcade. That's a shame. No worries. We've got plenty more to choose from, like... These games are just too hard, man. Ghosts and Goblins. Oh, it was Mat Mania. It's a Techno's wrestling game. But alas... no NES port as well. Oh, why are these games so difficult? Alright, let's play. Look at his little face. That was great. I'm not sure if I have. Certainly not one of the big names from back then, like pro wrestling. Right, see how long I last in this. Oh, Turbo's really going to help me out there. Here, look at that. Already lost my armor. So, right. Where are the kids? Where are the kids that I need to touch? Right, that's stage 6 there. You can see it's in the mountain. We're going to be there in no time at all. You just strap in and get ready. It's another one of those games where once you've jumped, you better have committed, because there's no going back. You're not changing that arc. Just like the first Castlevania. Castlevania games in 1985? I don't think there are. Well, I've changed from lance to fire, and I don't know how good the fire is. All I know is I've got to get the knife. I don't want to jinx it. This progress is pretty good. Let's keep going. Just get out of there. Get out of there. Oh, keep going. It's that guy. He got his own game. I've forgotten his name. Isn't he in like Marvel vs. Capcom? Fuck's sake, dude. Really? It's stupid, isn't it? And it's like I'm better all round as a gamer nowadays. I know. Think about that. But there were just some games as a kid that I knew. The fuck? That I knew like the back of my hand. So there's probably some games back then that I was better at. But yeah, mostly I've improved. But my skill at these games is just never ever. It keeps not working. Get the knife. Get the knife. Get the knife. Dude, I can't. Oh my god. Right. The controls are just so unresponsive. That's right. Blaming my tools. Wow. We'll go again. I mean, yeah, it's you know, some of these old games are so punishing deliberately as well, so that you wouldn't finish them so quickly, so that you're not renting a game at the weekend and just completing it. But my god, like I've never really sat down and tried to complete a Contra, but I've probably had more success with that over this. I think the turbo button's kind of screwing me up a little bit in this game. It's too fast and the game's not really picking up on what I'm doing. But yeah, all the people who complain, and Dark Souls, I'm not saying Dark Souls isn't hard, it's very hard. I've never finished a Souls game. But all the people who complain about it's like, dude, games used to be hard as fuck. Like, there were a lot more really difficult games back then than there are now. I love that ladder animation so much. It's just like, where's my armor? Can I get some armor? Fuck me, man. Ghouls and Ghosts fix a lot of issues. Yeah, dude. I know this is like a pared down version, right, on the NES, but you know, even the arcade version, there's no version of any of the Ghosts series that I'm good at. And I remember, so I had a BBC Micro when I was super young, before the Mega Drive, like I said, and my friend slash neighbour slash bigger boy, who was a friend. Get the knife! Yes! Already, but can we get out of here? He had an Amstrad, so he had this on his Amstrad. He had Golden Axe on his Amstrad. What games I remember? RoboCop. So it was very cool. My friend had an Amiga as well, so I had that avenue covered to see. I had a friend with a yeah, you know, like all the systems that I didn't have. You know, your friends would just have. What am I supposed to do against this guy? Doesn't he know it's my birthday today? Let's go! 8-bit RoboCop was so good. Yeah, on some systems, like the Game Boy one with the really awesome Ariston music. Once you get into the game, it's not great, but I do But they're quite a few of them are different. I think the Commodore 64 one, though, it's got a bug in it and you can't finish one of the levels. I believe. Can we finish one stage of this? I don't think I can. I don't know what to do when it gets to that red guy. I'll just evacuate Bowles and get killed. In either order as well. That's the beauty with that combination, to be fair. Can I just run past him? Fuck. Look at him do his run in the air! Right. No more of that. Stupid video game. But the question is, has that stupid video game aged better than me? Well, I don't decide. No. The power lies in your hands. Ghosts. Goblins. So one quotation mark there. I'll leave it as it is. Sorry, what, ghosts and goblins? There's ghouls and ghosts. Ghosts and goblin. What is even the difference as well? They're all the same game, right? They all start off on that level. So, yeah, I've been left with more questions than answers with Ghosts and Goblins. Thanks. But the poll has begun, everybody. Place bets now. Cast your vote now. Has that game that we just saw, has that game stood the test of time better than me? Better than this? I mean, on the inside, I feel like 80. But Battle City is a 1985 multi-directional shooter game. For the family computer. Hello, Battle City. Right. Have we got it? Might not have it. I may not have put the Famicom games on here. Or it might be on here with a Japanese name. But yeah. I don't see it. Unless it's Battle Tank. No. 1990. No, get it off! Get it off. Right. The decision is in. Ghosts and Goblins is aged better than me? No, I mean, what I meant to say was, I won't take anything personally. It's your decision. You bastards. 75%? Good lord. Well, let's move on to the next. I think it's soccer! One for the sports fans here from the year 1985. A damn good year. Battle City never got a rest release. Yeah, I did think I put all the Japanese games on here, but I guess not! But everybody, look, it's the beautiful game, and never has it looked more beautiful than in this game. It's soccer. I'm by myself, so it's time for one player. Now, England... Oh yeah, here we are. Okay, well, that's me. So, skill level, is that... Can I make my team 5 out of 5? Or is it saying that's the skill of the CPU that you're going to be playing against? Let's gamble and put it on 3. Okay, here we go. Here we go! Great Britain versus... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Look at the... Wow, I mean, look how far footy games have come, huh? Now when you dribble, it is more like the ball's kind of attached to your foot, right? Slide. How am I tackling? How am I tackling? Oh, I'm controlling the keeper, am I? Okay, well, that's a goal. It's soccer, everybody! You know it, you love it. Now please, try to keep your offensive chance to a minimum. Oh, he's had a shot. It's a beautiful... Oh, okay. Look at that arrow there. That's quite cool. There doesn't seem to be a tackle button, so... I love Nintendo World Cup, Simon. I bloody love that game. Sadly. This is what we had to amuse ourselves with in '85. Oh, for fuck's sake. That was such a good opportunity there, right? For fuck's sake, the ball control is ridiculous. Right. Oh my god. Yes! What's that guy doing? Doesn't matter. What? Yeah, Nintendo World Cup has aged like a fine wine. The only problem is that it's one of those games like the other Technos game, Dodgeball. The sprite flicker is just insane. And on this console you can up the sprite limit as well to reduce flicker, and it doesn't help. It doesn't help. Nothing helps. Oh, then! Oh my god! And look at them, they're going wild as well, they should. Great Britain back on the board. Not England, Great Britain. Full like a traction engine! The dribbling's so funny. That's like how I do it. Okay, I might have screwed that up. Somewhat. Oh, dear. No! I still don't even... Fucking... Going to do a bet. What about the result of the game? You're combining bets on an already bet-laden stream, Kimpler. I think you might have a problem. Or should I call you Gambler? Keeper, he's got a hat on. That's how you know he's the keeper. Come on! Come on, England! Come on, England! Is that not shoot? I think you just have to stop moving because the dribbling is so crazy. You have to stop and then... That's true. What are you going to put... Tell me more, Kim. Whoa! Half-time show, everybody. Hey! Oh, this is pretty hot stuff. I'll tell you what, guys. We need a cold shower after that one. No switching sides, no need. I mean, are there any winners coming out of this game? I don't think so. Throw in. Right. Okay, get the... What is the AI doing? Is there a button to switch what player you are? No. What was I thinking? Of course there isn't. Keeper! What dive? Right, come on now. Watch out. He's got no answer for it. He's keeping up with me, but he's got no answer for it. What the fuck? Crying out loud! Luckily, the game's so hard to play. The opposition's defense doesn't have much to worry about. Oh god. To be honest, I don't really want to play another match of this. It's not that fun. The winning celebrations are great though. Right, come on now. I mean, imagine if professional football was dribbled like that. Little kick. Little teeny weeny little steps towards where the ball is. For fuck's sake. Yes. Oh dear. England are having an absolute shocker in the second half. Oh, Craig.
You just subscribe to the Psycho Box. You could have changed your locks. Drinking whiskey on the rocks. Donating to homeless.
This one's for you, Craig!
But
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Doesn't have to work at the docks. Congratulations on subscribing to the Psycho
Craig,
Box.
thank you so much for gifting that sub to Positive Puppet. It's so sweet of you, man. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I really appreciate it. How the heck are you doing today, sir? Positive Puppet, you now get to suggest a game for the Tier 1 Subscriber Sunday Wheel of Wonder. If you can hear me, Positive Puppet, that means you get to choose a game. It gets put on the wheel spins, and the game is decided. Now, if you'd like to pick a game, Just run it by me so I can make sure that it goes! So I can make sure that we can play it. And then we'll play it if the wheel lands on us. Basically how it works. Thank you, Tab, for the sacrilegious link that you posted there, but I still say thank you. For fuck's sake. Oh, they're making a laughing stock out of the Great Britain defence here. Again, not England. It's Great Britain, all in one dream team. Damn it! Oh shit. Fucking get the ball out! Clear it! Luckily, the keeper control's pretty good. Oh my god. Oh no! Oh no! Oh shit! There was 2 halves. Yeah. It's a game of 2 halves. It's the beautiful game. No, it's not silent. It's not. Unless you're talking about as one of those arcade classic downloads. It's certainly not on the virtual console. I've got to say, as you know, as far as 40-year-old football games go, that wasn't actually that bad. There was some fun was had there. It's part of this Double Dragon and... Really? Is it the arcade version or the Nintendo version? How much is it going for right now? That's awesome. You'd think they'd make a bigger deal out of that. Basically, Silent Night. Well, I'll just show you. Now, we're going to cast this poll now, but while you're voting, I'll show you a bit of Nintendo World Cup because it's a fucking £33. Yeah. Now, this game is so good that in the sitcom Seinfeld, Jerry has this game on his shelf for some inexplicable reason. Not soccer, but Nintendo World Cup. He's got, it's from what I was like, is that Nintendo World Cup? It is Nintendo World Cup. It seems to be the only game on his shelf, so very, very weird. But anyway, has soccer, the game you just saw, has soccer aged better than Chris? We both debuted in the year 1985, but has soccer aged better than me? It genuinely is that, but dude, 33 is ridiculous. It'll be just like that that Neo Geo collection that I was waiting to go on sale for ages and ages and ages and never did, and then just bought it for myself as a Christmas present. Right, guys, it's time to vote. Here's the music, so vote. Well, everybody, the results are in, and it's another unbelievable tie. Why are we having ties? I don't even know. I've opened extra voting via your channel points, aka Kraggles, but apparently me in this game here, soccer, we've aged at exactly the same rate. Speaking of soccer, I heard there might be a new season of Ted Lasso. Well, I've never seen the show, but Mike loves it, and in fact, that's one of the main reasons why I haven't watched it. and Mike loves bloody Mumford and Sons, and I found out the other day that Mumford and Sons do the theme tune, and that's the only reason why. I was like, wow, look at Mike here, a unanimous hater of all football, and here he is watching a show that's got a football element to it, but it's just so he can become part of the Mumford family. He wants to become one of Mumford's new sons. So yeah, Silent, the version of this game, Nintendo World Cup on the Switch, is it just a port of the Nintendo game, or was there an arcade version of it? Anyway, check this out. It would help if I didn't press the wrong button there. Yeah, first of all, you can play 4-player. I've played it 4-player before. It's great. Let's beat England again. It's England versus Cameroon. Because you're so pro-America, Kempler, it's sickening. Oh, you're talking about... who's Stanford and Sons? I know Sanford and Son. You can, loads of stuff you can customize there, but yeah. Like, you dribble and the ball actually stays stuck to you. Now you only ever control one player, but as you can see, I tried a bicycle kick there, it did not work. But there's like super shots in this game. I can't really remember how to do them properly. But when you slide tackle people like this guy's doing right here, you can tell your other teammates like what to do. If you tackle people enough, they'll just die and they'll just stay dead on the pitch. It's brilliant. You can play on ice, you can play on rocky gravel terrain. So I think you could... Me and my brother used to play this game a lot and we had it down, but that was probably 1994, so memory's a bit hazy from those times. But trust me, I mean, don't just take my word for it. Take Silent's word for it. Seriously, when you nail that bicycle kick, it looks great. There's a few of Techno's games in the bundle. Interesting, because I know they've done a few bundles. You see the Dodgeball one around. You see River City Ransom in a lot of collections. Did I know that there's been a new release of this? Here's another question for you. Does it have online? Can we play that game online while we're waiting for Power Stone? Alright, let's see if I can pull this off. No, it needs to come... Oh, you see that? Super shot! And you see the keeper! Yes! And that's Nintendo World Cup, everybody. It's fucking great. It came out on the Game Boy, I know that much. Oh, shit. Get it back. Tackle him. Tackle him. There you go. I wanted to get my teammate to tackle him and then pass it to me so I could do a bicycle kick. But that's one goal for Cameroon then. Oh, this is a new story to me. Did Gary Lineker shit his pants whilst playing Cameroon? Ah, fuck. Maybe you gotta... Anyway, I own a physical copy of this, so I could check the manual, but it tells you exactly how to do everything you need to do in there, but trust me, this game's great. Right, we shouldn't even be playing it, though, because it was not out in the year 1985 now. What should we play next? Some notable PC releases include Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego. I've never played a Carmen Sandiego game, but did used to enjoy the cartoon series. James Bond, A View to a Kill. Ooh, do we have that? I wonder if it's got an 8-bit rendition of the Duran Duran song in it. No, we've only got James Bond Jr. What a shame. Another popular film franchise, though. You may have heard of it. Wait, where's the... Oh, this is just under... Okay. Anyway, Star Wars. It's Empire Strikes Back. There's a YouTube video of it. Oh my god. Okay. So, back to the other one. Back to the game, briefly. Can you play Nintendo World Cup online on the Switch? And we've just been sitting around not doing it. Basically, might as well have been, doing the dog thing where we're wiping our bums on the floor as well, just like Lineker. Because we have been playing... Da, da, da. Yeah, I would guess no as well. There's a dark time for the rebel. I don't know what voice that is. Anyway, you know the story. Thing blew up, and now we're here on straight into the action, straight onto the Tauntaun. Was there even a front end? Oh dear. And why is it playing the music from the throne room at the end of the first film?
Luke! Sensors show a meteor has landed near you. Go check it out.
still there. Smell bad. It's to the Tauntaun sounds. I got even better. And I think that was the droid rather than Tauntaun, but that probe droid sounded exactly like Tauntaun's do. Wait, according to Deku, it can be played online. Whoa, bro. We might have to... I mean, you should buy yourself a copy of it, Silent, right now. And another copy. What could you do with that other copy? Oh, if only it was your best friend's birthday. Luke! A lightsaber is the weapon of a Jedi. Anyway, here's a can of... Cerveza Crystal! Yeah. Well, if you see it go on sale, do tell me. Again, though. The Whopper. Are you and Silent best friends now, Kimbler? Now, I sound better than this. Yeah, I worry, dude, that it'll just be one of those games that just never, ever goes on sale. Obviously, I wouldn't have checked the... No, I didn't. I just said, you know, I love seeing you and Silent, you know, get on and watch films and stuff. That's what I said. But, you know. Didn't want to be Silent's best friend anyway. Oh, it sounds marvellous. It's been on sale every 2 months. Ah, oh, darn. For $7.50? Oh, okay, yeah, you keep your ear to the ground on that one. Wow. Wow, that's wonderful birthday news. Now, found a little secret here, though. Anyway, the Super Star Wars games are fondly remembered, even though they're pretty good, but they're not like the be-all and end-all. Certainly not the best Star Wars game, and quite tricky as well. But this is something else, and not in a good way. How did you? Have you got access to a database? Oh no! Forget those other Wampas. This is the main Wampa. Looks a bit weird. And his feet are missing. I forgot about the turbo button. You can find there's a database of when games were on sale. That's cool, that's cool. Look at where my health is as well. Like, we've got the force meter on the left. Oh, I think that's his health. Still, why is it there and not on the right side of the screen? DQ track sales history, that's awesome. Nice. We met in Greece. We met on Hoth. At a rave. Thank you so much for being here with me tonight. For a little birthday celebration. It's very, very cool of you. It's always great to hang out with you. And, yeah, after the few days break I'm going to have, I'll be double the size after all the birthday cakes I'm finishing. I mean, this game's... you know what? Back in the day, though, here, you would... Like, this game... You know, certainly doesn't play like the other platform games we play today. And so there was less of a template on what a platform game should look and play like, because a lot of shooters have a lot of similar DNA, but back in these days they were kind of winging it and sort of finding their feet in the industry, so games would be remarkably different. They'd have a completely different voice, style and feel, and I think, speaking of this game's look, voice, style and feel, since I can't get out of this hole, we'd leave this here, but I think we can judge this game from the voice samples alone. So I'm going to ask you guys, has Empire Strikes Back aged better than me? Empire Strikes... I can type. Cast votes now. Oh yeah, I've got. Yeah, it's. But I don't hate all of Luke's animations here. The running ones. Oh, I'm just trying to be positive. No, it's awful. It's awful. Cast votes, you guys. Better or worse than me in 2025? Empire Strikes Back. Oh yeah, very, very Tintin-esque, I'd say. Everybody, once again, the votes are in, and this. Are you guys playing the game properly? Well, you guys have the final word, and 100% unanimously say that yes, this game is better than me. All right, it looks better, it sounds better, it's a better way to spend your evening than hanging out with me. You want to throw this game on, and you're gonna have a better time. The results are in. Who am I to argue with democracy? This is Democracy Manifest. All right. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the final advert break. We're gonna come back with a couple of games. I'm saving what's probably gonna be the best to last because I'll play it a bit longer than I've played Empire Strikes Back, for example. But guys, final break, final bit of the stream. Your company's been incredible, and I thank you so much for it. That's a wonderful birthday present. Speaking of which, Bram Toffee, hello. Thank you for being here on my birthday stream. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back. We're going to play a few more games that are as old as me, and we're going to ask the question, have those games aged better than Chris? Don't go anywhere. See you in a few minutes.
Come on, you red! Yes! Anyone fancy their chances?
Hey, mate, wait for the gladiator. Nice jacket, mate. Hey, watch out! Oh. There's no way you'll ever knock those two down.
Yeah.
Oh, hang about! Stop! What teamwork, eh? Right.
Hey, Vern, look what I found in my daddy's closet. You know, I bet you this is from the big one. You know, WW2. Boy, I bet them were some great times. I know, because I never miss Hogan's Heroes on WDBJ7. You know, with Schultz and Hogan and Commandant Klink. Hogan's Heroes, weekdays on your hometown station. You know, Vern, this must be some kind of a cigarette lighter. I know nothing. I see nothing.
Now, when you buy Sonic Mania Collector's Edition, you get the Sonic Mania Collector's Edition statue absolutely free. Alone on a Friday night? No problem. Sonic Mania Collector's Edition handles stubborn stains. It even comes with a gold ring for that special someone in your life. She said yes. Congrats, you two. But wait, it comes with a game, too. To get Sonic Mania, just log on to the World Wide Web, download and play. Sonic Mania Collector's Edition easily holds any tackle box. Made from a space-age polymer cardboard for years of family fun. Sonic Mania is humanely raised, free-range, and organic. And chefs love it too. Look at that sizzle. Buy the Sonic Mania Collector's Edition for
I'm
the
looking at
ultimate
that box
celebration
right
of past
now.
and future.
Sonic Mania
One of my
Collector's
monitors
Edition,
rests on
available
it.
now for a limited time only.
And the other
And
monitor?
cancelled separately.
It's on my Sonic Generations Collector's Edition. Oh, yes. That's right, some of my video game boxes aren't just taking up room in my parents' loft. Or my loft.
Hoverboards. Pretty amazing technology. With one of these, I bet you could really go places. Let's try it. Maybe it only works in the future. Well, that's where I'm going. Back to the future. See you in the movie.
One, two, three, four. Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up. Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up. I got Reese's Puffs in my bowl. Nowadays on cruise control. I got Reese's Puffs in my bowl. And just like that, I'm on a roll. Reese's Puffs. Peanut butter chocolate flavor. Reese's Puffs. In the AM, it's the flavor I savor. Peanut butter and chocolate too. You know how I do, that's what I wake up to. My Reese's Puffs inspired this rhyme. That peanut butter chocolate combination's on time. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs.
Sounds like Christmas #1 to me. That was the Reese's Puffs song. How are you guys doing? Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for being here for some birthday fun tonight. I'm sorry I feel so shit. That feels like something's a bit off. It's because I feel shit. Ugh. Annoying. But I definitely didn't want to leave you hanging, so thank you. I appreciate you being here with me to, like I said, experience some of the birthday fun. I think we got 2 games coming up. Guys, we've got 2 games left, and the first one is not the superior Goonies 2, but the first Goonies game. And it goes a little something like this. I guess it doesn't go a little something like that. Bad header. Okay, there's going to be an exception here. We're going to play Goonies 2, but I want you guys to all think about Goonies 1. Don't look at the year. Do not pay any attention to the year. There you go. Copyright 1985. Copyright 1985. This is the Goonies game. This is Goonies 2. Obviously, you will remember the sequel to the film called Goonies 2. This is the video game based off of that film. And it's actually quite an ambitious game. Plays around with a few different playing styles. Plus, we get the absolutely banging 8-bit remix of The Goonies Are Good Enough by Cyndi Lauper. In fact, the mini-bosses have done a cover of this, and that was the theme tune to my old gaming podcast, when we did actually settle on a theme tune. Can you guys hear the music okay? Honestly, man, this game, I feel like the vote is a bit unfair, because this is the first, it's basic, this is like Evil Dead 2, right? This is essentially a remake of the first game, and it's sort of like improves on everything. And like I said, this music's so great. Of course they are. Of course they are. I hear. No, I haven't seen Beetlejuice 2, but Beetlejuice 3 already in the works, people. Sometimes snakes and spiders can just appear out of nowhere. You got to take them out. And look at this. You go in a door. What's going on here? Now all of a sudden we're in a 3D environment. Can we take the hammer? We've got a hammer. But yeah, look, you can like... Sometimes you can go left, right or forward. If there's a door leading into another room, we can only go back. But yeah, that's just the first room, so didn't go anywhere further than that. But it's pretty damn cool. And that's basically... You've seen the 2 types of game modes already. But yeah, the first game, like, especially in this bit, this level right here, the first game looks exactly like this, and it's only when you kind of go into these doors that it changes. But I just want to... Can I? How do I... Okay, I'm just going to stop it for a second there and play the mini-bosses song, because it's so fucking great. So yeah, this is hold on. Goonies 2. So this is the mini bosses covering the Nintendo Entertainment System, covering Cyndi Lauper. Probably shouldn't do that now at my age, right? Raging Silver. And then it ends, and that's the mini bosses cover of the video game cover of The Goonies Are Good Enough by Cyndi Lauper. Raging Silver, thank you so much for stopping by the stream and wishing me a happy birthday. Yeah, 40, and after the stream, we're never mentioning the age again. Never mentioning the age again. There's no need, okay? I want to make that very clear. Anyway, Raging Silver, are you ready for the Power Stone collection to drop next month? Are you ready for it? Excited about it? I hope you've had a fantastic weekend, dude. Thank you for spending a little bit of it here with us. It's always wonderful to see you. I know Raging Silver from IRL.
But you're so old.
It's amazing I'm able to do anything, Kempler, at this age. I look and feel as old as the Sultan is in that video. Yes! It felt so... Do you know what I mean? Start of the year, or even December, you say, oh, this is happening in May. I'm like, May next year? Forget about it. That's a lifetime away. But, you know, we're nearly there now. So... And what did I say, Silent? What did I say? I'm going to get it on PC first. For you. Huh? Huh? But you've got to play on the launch stream. Got to play on the launch stream. Okay. Bit more Goonies 2. Again, though, I don't know if we should do a vote on this one. Feels a bit illegal. I'm going to have to go back to the list. I'm going to have to sort out my goddamn fucking header for Goonies 1. I don't know. For me, now I like the Goonies, for sure. It's not up there, though, with like my top 10 80s movies, though. You know, it's no Back to the Future. It's no Aliens, right? It's no Terminator 1. I know it's more of a kids' film, but no. What do you guys think? What do you guys reckon? Right, I'm going back to the list here. Maybe View to a Kill's under... Could be under A. I think it is just on another platform, though. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Wait a minute. I searched under J for James Bond, didn't I? Fucking idiot. Oh. Because yeah, this is not Goonies 1. I know the alphabet. Oh, whatever. Venice Beach Volleyball. What year did that come out in? I can easily rewatch. Oh, it's an easy watch. It's an easy watch. Yeah, I remember. So that my friend who I mentioned earlier on, who had the Amstrad when I had a BBC Micro. He had the SNES when I had a Mega Drive. But then we both got import N64s, right? But anyway, so he was 2 years older than me, and he had an older brother who was saying, "Hey, you guys." I mean, I'll do the truffle shuffle. I could do it, but I'm in too good a shape to do it. Yeah, I'm not, could show the abs. Obviously, they're perfect, but I can't. Yeah, I'd love to do the truffle. I always forget that guy's name. I always remember Chunk's name, and I can never remember that guy's name. Anyway, he was an American football player. What was I talking about? Yeah, anyway, so my friend who was 2 years older than me, he had an older brother. So to me, that guy was like an adult, even though he was probably like, I don't know, 11 when I was like 7. But that's still like, you know. But he was like, oh, the Goonies is on tonight. And I'm like, he's like, oh, you got to watch the Goonies. You got to watch it. And I was like, oh. And I remember really loving it as a kid. When I was a kid, Goonies was like, oh. But as an adult, it doesn't hit like some of the other 80s movies continue to hit. Sloth. That's the one. Well, Commando is on the list. And Commando was a game that I had on my fucking BBC Micro. It's a game I had on cassette tape. You guys. And just don't pay no attention to that 86, alright? Famicom, it came out 85. And I just remember this game kind of blowing my mind. Like, it felt... I didn't think anything like proper, wow, this is real 3D, this is like real life. But I do remember, like, I was in awe of it. I don't know why. I think because it looks so good, no matter what platform you were playing it on. There we go. Just wasted all my grenades. That's fine. But yeah, the graphics were sick, and I didn't have anything that looked like close to this that played like this on my computer. And then later on, there are like these guys hiding behind walls, and you can like kill them and then hide behind the wall and all that kind of stuff. I was like, whoa. It was a whole new world. So yeah, that guy. You know what? I mean, this is my memory, but trust me, you could go behind the wall on the BBC. By the way, the BBC Micro, the computer I'm talking about, I used to think it had nothing to do with the British Broadcast Corporation, the British Broadcasting Corporation, I should say, the big British castle. But did it actually? Simon, do you know anything about this? My favourite joke in Goonies is at the end. See, I don't even... Maybe I should... Maybe it is time to rewatch it. But I just remember getting that feeling from the film as a kid was that it was just like so cool to see like a group of kids go off and do like an adventure by themselves without any adults, and you know they're swearing a little bit and you're like anyway, favourite joke in the Goonies is at the end when Data is talking about the giant octopus, which was part of the original script, but they ditched it during development, so it just sounds like the kids are exaggerating, as kids do. Well, Data told me something, I'm gonna believe it. There's a prisoner! Yes! He held up a 1,000 or 10,000 point sign. This is the bit that I was talking about. Because yeah, look, there's a gun, and you can be like... Well, you can be like that, as if you like. You can die if you want. Anyway, this is World 1-1 here, and clearly the most famous World 1-1 on the platform. I can't think of any others. So far, there's been 2 ties. I've beaten 2 games in terms of aging better, and either 2 or 3 games have been voted to have aged better than me. Well, clearly this is an inferior version, because you could definitely hide behind a wall and use that very gun, and I mean that very gun because I remember the tunnel and everything. But yeah, it's probably my childhood memories. I mean, I could easily, probably, drown in the water. Acorn made it, but the BBC's so crazy. Anyway, just remember it looking fantastic, and you can. The BBC Micro is one of those platforms where you can like go on websites and run those games just in the internet browser. BBC Micro is part of the British Broadcast Corporation used in educational television. Yeah, Acorns were the ones that we had at school. The educational Acorn computers. I can remember messing around on them, having fun, because it was quite novel at the time to have computers in school. But there's not like one game, educational or otherwise, that stands out in my memory on the Acorn. But yeah, on the BBC Micro, I had this Tron game called Light Cycle, but it was Snake, and it was the first time I'd ever played like anything like that. And you could do 2-player, and it was just awesome. There's a Bruce Lee game which I've shown the cassette tape box on stream before. That game was really fun. Chucky Egg was a Donkey Kong knockoff. It was visually, and a few elements were Donkey Kong-like, but it was its own game as well. But I think you'd be able to safely call it a Donkey Kong clone and not get in any trouble for that. The game's tougher than Gunsmoke. What the hell? Damn, son. But yeah, you know, really happy to have such early memories of games like this. It was very cool. Yeah, it's quite easy to say, but I don't feel like that I missed out on too much with the 70s gaming scene, the Atari 2600 and everything. Because you can go back and play an 8-bit game like this and kind of know what's going on. Some of those Atari games, you know, I mean, bless them, they were just so primitive that, you know, you got the red square's your character, the blue square's the other character. Anyway, it's time to ask for the penultimate time this evening. Has Commando aged better than me, Chris Fox? That's the question, and I need to know your answer. So please cast your votes now. Bam! But we've got one game left for you after this. What's it going to be? Any ideas? What's it going to be? Could be anything. So many great things happened in the year 1985 gaming-wise, I'm sure. Well, we've seen tonight, yeah. It's for damn sure. Remember that Indiana Jones game? That's aged better than me? You bastards. Not long left on the vote, everybody. Please vote now. Results are in, so let's take a look at them right now. 75% say yes, Commando has aged better than me, and you know what? It's a revolutionary game. It's certainly done a lot more for planet Earth than I ever will. So, sure. I have absolutely no problem with that. But it's the last game of the birthday stream, everybody. A little game came out in 1985, and that game, well, they call it Super Mario Brothers. Yeah, you might call it Super Mario Brothers. You'd be wrong. It's Super Mario Brothers. And this is what I'm talking about compared to like Atari games. This is so playable in 2025. There's I had a Japanese neighbor when I had my Mega Drive. May have even before I got my Mega Drive, but a Japanese neighbor who had a Famicom. That's the first time I saw this game running, I do believe. But, you know, it's forget how fun the game still is for a second, if you can. You're talking like the template right here for 2D video games. Then the N64 comes out, they do Mario 64, they create the template for 3D video games. It's pretty crazy, and I think for Nintendo's work in the 2D and 3D, in the gaming genre, in the gaming medium, I say they should be charging us £100 for Switch 2 games. Oh, the arcade version. It's there's some minor changes, I forget what they are. Because it's not just the one of those arcade games where there'd be Nintendo games, put 10p in for a minute. Aren't there like less health items? Levels are completely changed. I think I've got the arcade version. That was a Switch download, no? I think I did download that. I thought the differences were minor, but okay, that's pretty cool. Hey, Well, I don't have it running on my. I was going to say absolutely legitimate NES, but it's a legitimate. You know, this is analog, and while we're waiting for them to release their bloody analog 3D, you got to make do with this. Yes. I do have that on Switch. Nice. Yeah, I've got it. No. It's a completely separate arcade download sign, from what I remember. Anyway, guys, only one of the most revolutionary games of all time, right here. The question is, has it aged better than me? Yeah. Just the control you had over Mario from day one. I mean, I know, yes, we've seen it before in other games. Donkey Kong, the original Mario Brothers, but this is where it properly began. And you can still go back to this game, the original, where it all begun. Don't say it too loudly, Brom Toffee. But yes, I am 40 in a couple of days. But this is the birthday stream to celebrate that event. And then, like I said, after this stream, never have to mention the actual age again. And as you can see, I'm one of the world's best Mario players. Alright? Appreciate it, Brom Toffee. Thank you. Yeah, life begins at 40 or what? All those people walking around saying life begins at 40. The nerve. Oh, come on, bro. Come on. No? Sitting there looking fabulous and complaining. Come on, now. I love it when you get the Fire Flower and he does his running pose. It's always super awesome. Really love Luigi's colour scheme in this game before he gets what the fuck? Ash, that's absolutely incredible. What? Did everybody else just see that? Did that just actually happen? Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, the currency thing. It doesn't matter though. Thank you so much for that birthday donation of, I'm gonna say 100. Jesus.
Subscribe to the Psycho Fox.
Oh my gosh!
Whiskey on the rocks. Donate your homeless child some socks. But thanks to you, it doesn't have to work at the docks. Congratulations on subscribing to the Psycho Fox.
Ash, subscribing again for the 40th time. Have you been? Whoa! What the hell? How did you do that? How have you timed your 40th month streak for the 40th birthday stream, Ash? And that is that's a ridiculously generous. I keep thinking that says someone is muted. Brom, you keep triggering me. Ash, that's unbelievable. Thank you so much for the birthday present. That's really fucking cool. And hey, that'll get me one Nintendo Switch 2 game. Yeah! Fox Comedy! Thank you so much for being here to wish me, Chris Fox Comedy, a happy 40th birthday. It's where's the time gone? I honestly tell you, I'm not feeling it. Ow! My back has locked up. Please, someone say. I wish I was joking. Yeah, no, I thought. Yeah, I know you said minted. I thought you said. I kept reading it as muted. Ash, that's a ridiculously generous birthday gift. Thank you so much for the birthday gift. The 40th resub on the 40th birthday celebration stream. Thank you so much. You honor me. Ash, thank you so much. And thanks for, thank you so much. Thank you for everything. Oh my word. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Absolutely incredible. Yes, it is. I'm entering my 5th decade, Brom, so I can relate. Fox Comedy. At 30, we didn't know we had a pandemic to get through. Yeah, exactly. And this decade is going to be even better. You know, you remember that D-Ream song? Things can only get better. Everything I've seen in my life argues to the contrary, but when has a pop song ever lied to us? Never. That's when. So things can only get... It's onwards and upwards. It's WrestleMania weekend. Yeah, tell me about it, Rich. It's fine. Oh, sorry, Raging Silver. Anyway, Raging Silver. Raging Silver. I've got it. But yeah, hey, next weekend, be sitting there with Easter eggs watching WrestleMania. So, no, I know. It's not like I said, you know, Raging Silver, who lives at 233. Couldn't think of a pretend road name. Do you know what it was saying in my brain? Police Avenue. Police Avenue. That's who. There's no roads called Police Avenue. So, even pretend I would never dox you, Raging Silver. You've just seen. I can't do it. Fox Comedy, what's going on? We are sorted from now until the year 3000. Speaking of sorted, are we going to lock in a date for your Subscriber Sunday stream, Fox? Now, it doesn't need to be on Sunday, but we are going to be doing the Kingdom 80s for... If I unpause it and we get the awesome music, the timer runs down. So what am I supposed to do here? So enjoy the silence. Fox, whenever you can do it, you let me know and we'll do that. But I'm looking forward to it. I didn't know it would be a co-op experience. I know nothing about the game, and I've kept it that way deliberately. You have no wine? I got some wine for my birthday today. Red wine. So there was a road in Birmingham called Everton Road. That's nearly Police Avenue. Nearly. There was a Police Avenue in Tanzania. Well, of course you know that, Raging Silver. That's exactly where you live. Mamma mia! This game's a spicier meatball. Anyway, I'm going to play this game again now. Thank you for that craziness there, Ash. I had to stop and say a huge thanks. I don't even... Thank you. I appreciate it. Everybody as well, thank you so much for being here. That's a birthday gift in itself. Genuinely. Your company. Invaluable. Irreplaceable. Irrefutably the best community on Twitch. Now, you guys probably don't know about this, but there's actually a little shortcut in this level. And again, this is top secret gaming knowledge. You're going to want to keep this to yourself. Or, if you do tell it to someone, well, they better give you something good and as invaluable in return, because nobody knows about this. I appreciate it, Bum Toffee. Thank you so much. And then you just go up here, and again, I think I was the world's first person to discover this, and I haven't told anyone about it. So, just like when I came up with swastikas as the new name for Teslas, this is a unique thing that I discovered. I will, Brum. I will, and thank you. That's right. Most people are probably going to go straight to World 4. Hubris. Yeah? Oh. Level 2 and 3 are below you, are they? Oh. You don't have to... Yeah, I thought that was... Well, actually, to be honest, Fox, I knew. When I thought of that, independently of anyone else, I was like... Other people are going to have said that, aren't they? They are. They are. They're... Hold on. You know, Hitler wanted to build those Nazi supermen. More like Nazi Subaru men. Okay. Look, Fox Comedy's the professional. I needed to get Fox Comedy to do my writing. Hello. Fox Comedy, do you like working long, underpaid hours? Does that sound like your kettle of fish? But anyway, basically, what we're trying to decide here, everyone, now this game is as old as me. But what I want you to think about right now while you're seeing this footage here, this fabulous footage, how's this game aged better than me? Pretty soon I'll be putting up a poll and you'll be able to vote. Nah! Excellent, Fox. Well, then you're already ready to go. Don't even need a training day, so you can get straight to work. Shit. It's a cruel time to be alive back in '85. Because if you're losing that fire flower, you're losing everything. And then you're going to be so distressed that you cast yourself into a pit. And what pixels? Look at him. Yeah, you wish you looked that good. You know, it's so easy to doodle a quick 8-bit Mario on your English exercise book. Ah! That's fine. Haha! Ooh! Just rewriting a rulebook of how to play the game. Everything's fine. I haven't been worried for real for a second. Yeah, I knew there wasn't anything in there. Ha! Yes! Excellent stuff. I mean, once again, you guys have really spoiled me this evening with your company, with the humour, with je ne sais quoi, and I've had a great time. So you guys completely made that's one of the best. That's one of the best. Now, water levels are usually derided. We'll see who win his match next week. Yes. Yes. Or he's going to lose and go, oh my god, I shouldn't have been a bad guy. I hope they don't do it that quickly. But I hear nothing happened on SmackDown. I did plan to maybe catch a bit of Raw SmackDown over the last couple of weeks. I haven't. Of course, it's the Go Home Raw and SmackDown this week, so if they're going to do anything exciting, it's probably going to happen then. But are you ready for all 18 hours of WrestleMania 40? It's 41, isn't it? Was it 42? He did make a joke. He said, and you've teased me with those rubbish invisible jokes for years. I was like, okay. Yeah, 41, yeah. Or as Linda will call it, as Linda McMahon would say, 4i. Have you seen that footage? You must have seen this footage. If you haven't seen the footage, Linda McMahon... what's her job title again? Oh yeah, Linda McMahon, Secretary of Education in America, was at a technology conference and she was going on about how great it is for preschoolers to now have access to A1 education. And she kept on saying it. Didn't say it once, she said it like 5 times. A1. May have been reading an auto cue. But again, Secretary of I can't. The good news is, I think I could do about 5 minutes of... I could write 5 minutes of stand-up material about Linda. Maybe even just Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Honestly, you just go through his Wikipedia page and you're like, this is all gold. And, you know, with Robert F. Kennedy Jr., it just leaves me thinking, where's a grassy knoll when you need one? Do you see what I mean? It writes itself. It really does. Well, as I said to Jim Valley on Blue Sky, I bet Linda McMahon was a big fan of Kurt Angle's 3 1s back in the Attitude Era. Linda, of course, loved it every time, on the rare occasion, a wrestler would kick out at I. You know how wrestling counts happen, I, 2, 3. On the rare occasion they kicked out at I, Linda would just go mad. She couldn't even believe it. Linda, of course, spelled L1NDA. Zombie. I mean, I've known about, you know, Linda and the fact that the McMahons were the biggest donators to both Trump campaigns. But still, I'd see an old bit of WWF footage and I'd be like, oh, there's babyface Linda. Oh, Linda. But when I was watching Reliving the War or the King of the Ring Wrestling Bios video today, I saw Linda and I said, fucking Linda. So, Linda, you've just lost yourself a customer. You've just lost yourself a customer, Linda. Sweet old Zomb 1E, Linda. Exactly. Ah, dear. Hilarious and terrifying. And people are just standing there while she's saying it, going, yeah, it's good, isn't it? Does no one want to go, it's AI. Don't forget about the last time he stunned Vince 3 WrestleManias ago, and Vince couldn't even stand up. Brom Toffee, thank you so much, and thank you for your company tonight and the birthday wishes. You take care. I'll see you very soon, I have no doubt. You take care of that family of yours, you hear? That implies that he ever had sense. I was going to say maybe dollars and cents, but no, he's lost an incredibly large amount of money in his business ventures. You do have to wonder, what's the point? But yeah, Linda, just fuck off. Do you know what I mean? Just fuck off. Has anyone seen any of Stephanie's new podcast? Stephanie's Places. I haven't. But I bet it's great. What? Stephanie did Rhea Ripley's entrance. What? She want to be careful. Because Rhea Ripley's entrance, as we all know, it has that big stomp in it. And she's a McMahon, and we all know how fragile McMahon quad muscles are. So she wants to be playing it safe while she's out there, you know, messing around. I think what did Kevin Nash? I think Kevin Nash. He said a lot of shit recently. I know it'll shock you. Kevin Nash the other day said that Io Sky's matches weren't fluid enough. Just not a lot of fluidity. Someone replied underneath with him walking across the ring and tearing both of his quads with fluid enough for you, Kev. Come on, Kevin. Now you've got a grifting podcast now, but just yeah, just go do Magic Mike 5 or whatever. What is he doing in that movie? It's like, yeah, it's like Kevin, I get it, hate clicks, blah blah blah, but just stop talking. Oh yeah, are there any other wrestling companies that you can ruin? Again, just people always forget. Kevin Nash booked himself to end Goldberg's streak. That's all you need to know. And speaking of all you need to know, there's only one thing left that I want to know. And that's the answer to this question. I'm going to give you a bit longer to consider this one. Maybe longer than you've considered some of the other ones today. But in this poll, the final question I posed to you tonight is, has Super Mario Brothers aged better than me? Now think about cultural impact. Think about, you know, visuals, the audio, the effect it had on society. And I posed this question to you, and you've got 2 minutes on this one. Has this game, Super Mario Brothers, the legendary Super Mario Brothers, has it aged better than me, than Chris? Place bets now! We're going to get out of here, guys. I'm going to take a few days off for birthday celebrations and whatnot. And I'm going to be back, like I said, Thursday, Friday. We're going to be back with Silent Hill 2 for Craggle Rocks' Tier 2 Subscriber Sunday request. Oh, yes. Considering it's 40 years old, not just you. This game is just an example of when a game is great at its core and isn't just about flashy graphics, you know, experimental new mechanics. well, everything was experimental in this game at the time, but it's just, this game is still so great. You're going to go to a desert island, you take this game. Well, you could choose a lot worse. And I've always loved how, because sure, I love Mario 3, of course, but I just love the pure nature of this one here, the prototypical game. You know, it really just it still kicks so much ass. Oh yeah, it's revolutionary raging. I mean, really. Yeah, we had platformers before this, Donkey Kong, but this is what gaming was built on for the next, 15, well, 2D games still being built on the foundations of Super Mario Brothers today. And for good reason. No, I'm not seeing these results until they happen, everybody. Results are in. The people have spoken, and that was a perfectly timed poll. I do say so myself. That's what she said. Now, anyway, the results say. Now I'll take it, because there's still 29% of people lying to themselves and me by saying I've aged better. But yes, the revolutionary Super Mario Brothers on the Nintendo Entertainment System from the year 1985. It's official. It has aged better than me. Well, guys, it's been a wonderful time tonight. Thank you so much for your company. I've just noticed that Craggle Rocks, the Craggle Rocks, is streaming a bit of Shenmue too. So why don't we go and say hi? Yeah? Now here's some raid text so Craggle Rocks knows who sent you. I take it by that, Father Dick, you mean cultural impact. Tomb Raider was really big culturally, but if you're talking about what it's like to look at those graphics now, then no matter what angle you're looking at it, Father Dick, it's true. It's true. Hey, they're super pointy. Poke someone's eye out. But anyway, as far as the birthday stream goes, as far as my 40th birthday celebration stream goes, that is it. That's all there is to it. So thank you so much for your company tonight. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for the raids. And thank you for being you. Now, like I said, see you at the end of the week. Take care of yourselves until that happens. Don't forget the Joker. Remember, won't you please remember that the final event is the Eliminator? For the love of God. Oh, I've been the Psycho Fox. You've been the best. Thank you and good night. See you on the other side.